Wrestling Christian Brothers Academy Tournament, December 17th, year 2011. We're at the start of the 113-pound match. In the white singlet is Sam Gaylor from Haddon Township. In the blue singlet is Joe Ferraro from Monsignor Donovan. No score yet in this 113-pound bout. Pause in the action to adjust some headgear. Still no score in this match. Between Sam Gaylor from Haddon Township in the white singlet and Joe Ferreira from Monsignor Donovan in the blue singlet. Mat. Wrestlers move back out to the center of the mat. Way to go, End of the period. Start of the second period. Sam Gaylor started out in the defensive position, which is the bottom position. No score yet in this 113-pound bout. The mat. Wrestlers move back to the center of the mat. 2-point reversal for Haddon Township Sam Gaylor. Score is 2-0 in his favor. With about 20 seconds left in the second period. Into the second period. Start of the third period. Joe Ferrara from Christian Brothers elected the defensive position, which is the down position. Sam Gaylor from Haddon Township's on top and winning by a score of 2-0. throws a half Nelson in and pins his man with 1:19 left in the third period. We're at the start of the 132-pound bout. We have McKenna Douglas wrestling for Haddon Township in the red singlet. And we have Brendan O'Shea wrestling for St. Rose in the yellow and purple singlet. Still no score in this 132-pound bout. We have about 3 matches going on for us in this room, and 1 in the other room. Started the second period. McKenna Douglas selected the defensive position, which is the down position. Off the mat. Still no score in this 132-pound bout. Wrestlers move back to the center of the mat. Off the mat. Wrestlers move back out to the center of the mat. We have about a minute left in the second period of this 132-pound bout between McKenna Douglas in the red singlet and Haddon Township, who just scored an escape over Brendan O'Shea from St. Rose. The mat, still in the neutral position. About 5 seconds are left in the second period. Into the second period. Start of the third period. Brendan O'Shea from St. Rose elected the bottom position, which is the defensive position. Lieutenant Douglas had Brendan O'Shea in a crab ride. Throws a half Nelson in now. Working on a cradle. And a one-point escape for St. Rose's Brendan O'Shea. Score is all knotted up at 1-1. About 50 seconds are left in the third period. Mat. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat with about 30 seconds left in the third period. Off the mat again. Wrestlers get moved back out to the center of the mat. The third period. Started the first overtime period. This is a 1-minute period. Score is all knotted up at 1-1. Wrestlers start out in the neutral position. The mat. Wrestlers move back to the center of the mat. End of the first period of overtime. Start of the second overtime period. Brendan O'Shea from St. Rose elected the defensive position. Wrestlers go off the mat and now get set back up at the center of the mat. Second period of overtime. Third period of overtime. McKenna Douglas elected the bottom position, which is the defensive position. We're at the start of the 120-pound bout. We have Jason Groff in the white singlet wrestling for Haddon Township. And we have Ryan Carl in the green singlet wrestling for Colts Neck. 2-point takedown for Colts Neck's wrestler. And he has Groff tilted towards his back. In the first period. We're at the start of the 126-pound weight class. We have Nick Weiss wrestling for Haddon Township in the red singlet, and Dan Kinsella wrestling for Wall in the blue and white singlet. Still no score in this 126-pound bout. Two-point takedown for Dan Kinsella from Wall, making the score 2-0. In his favor. Two-point reversal for Nick Weiss, knotting the score all up at 2-2. One-point escape awarded to Wall's wrestler, and he has Nick Weiss tilted towards his back. Into the period. No, I'm sorry, you still have about 8 seconds left. Into the period. Start of the second period. Dan Kinsella is winning by a score of 8-0 over Nick Weiss. We have about a minute left in the second period.
That's it. On deck. Get up. Wait on him. On deck at 138, Romanelli from Wall. Donnelly from Donovan. Cooper from Epstein, you are wrestling on that number 3. Cooper.
And they go off the mat. Start of the third period. Score is still 8-2 in favor of Dan Kinsella from Wall.
Boys, get up. Keep him there. 5 seconds. Keep him there.
score is 8-3, or I'm sorry, 9-3 in favor of Dan Kinsella. He gets Nick Weiss tilted towards his back. And pinned with 1:34 left in the third period.
Number 2 at 138, AJ Romanelli from Wall. Tom Donnelly from Montecito.
We're at the start of the 138-pound weight class. We have Marvin Joppa wrestling for Haddon Township in the red singlet. And Rich Long wrestling for Christian Brothers in the blue and white singlet.
Fight it, H. Come on, fight.
No score yet in this 138-pound bout. The mat. Wrestlers get moved back out to the center of the mat. About a minute is left in the first period.
Come on, H. That's it, H. Fight it, bud.
Rich Long goes in on a single leg. Counted by a sprawl by Marvin Joppa, and they go off the mat. Wrestlers get moved back out to the center of the mat.
That's it, H. Come on, bud. Fight it.
First period. Start of the second period. Still no score in this match at 138 pounds. Rich Long from Christian Brothers elected the defensive position or down position. He gets a 2-point reversal, making the score 2-0 in his favor.
Come on, H.
Against Marvin Joppa. No points are awarded for that first stalling warning. One point is now awarded to Rich Long because of stalling on Marvin Joppa. One-point escape for Marvin Joppa, making the score 2-1 in his favor. Wrestlers move back to the center of the mat. And a 2-point reversal for Rich Long, making the score 3-2 in his favor. off the mat. I probably got screwed up on the scoring. It's sort of difficult to see, but it looks like it's 5-2 in favor of Christian Brothers Rich Long over Marvin Joppa from Haddon Township. Off the mat. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. 10 seconds are left in the match.
Head on.
1 point escape. And the match is over. Final score 5-3 in favor of Rich Long to Christian Brothers. We're at the start of the 145-pound bout. We have Mike McCutcheon wrestling for Haddon Township. He has the green on his ankle there. And we have Riley Kelly wrestling for Point Pleasant Beach. And he has the red around his ankle. Mike McCutcheon goes in on a single leg.
Please report now to mat number 4 in the gym. Will Hoffbauer from Prospect and Drew Connor from Wall Township 160. Hoffbauer
And they're off the mat.
Wall are now.
No score yet in this 145-pound weight class. Set back up at the center of the mat. Still no score in the match with about 35 seconds left in the first period. Mike McCutcheon goes in on a single leg. Two-point takedown for Mike McCutcheon, making the score 2-0 in his favor. End of the period. Start of the second period. Mike McCutcheon started out in the defensive position. Gets a 1-point neutral, making the score 3-0 in his favor. 2 points takedown for Riley Kelly, making the score 3-2 in favor of Mike McCutcheon over Riley Kelly. by a score of 4-2. Two-point takedown for Mike McCutcheon, making the score 6-2 in his favor. Two-point reversal, making the score 6-4 into the period. Started the third period. Riley Kelly elected the defensive position. Mike McCutcheon gets him in a cradle. And is trying to get him rocked over towards his back. 1-point escape, making the score 6-5 in favor of Mike McCutcheon over Riley Kelly. Go off the mat. Wrestlers get moved back out to the center of the mat. Two-point takedown by Mike McCutcheon, making the score, I think it's 8-5 in his favor. About 40 seconds are left in the third period. Final score 8-5 in favor of Mike McCutcheon. We have Jamie Caputo wrestling for Haddon Township here. Danny Ty wrestling for Point Pleasant Beach. Jamie Caputo has his man in a cradle and has him pinned. 170-pound bout. We have Sean Jones in the red singlet wrestling for Haddon Township. And Mike Hogler wrestling for Christian Brothers Academy in the blue singlet. And they go off the mat.
After this round, we're going into the first round of wrestlebacks. So as we get to this round, the first round of wrestlebacks begins. Yes, reminder that the back is very tough.
2-0 in favor of Christian Brothers Academy, Mike Hogler. And he gets 3 back points, making the score 5-0 in his favor over Sean Jones. Into the first period. Start of the second period. Score is 5-0 in favor of Mike Hogler from Christian Brothers Academy. Off the mat. Score is 7-0 in favor of Mike Hogler from Christian Brothers Academy. It's now 7-1 in his favor. Wrestlers move back out to the center of the mat. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. Score is 9-0 in favor of Christian Brothers. Mike Hogler. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. Into the period. Start of the third period. Score is 9-1 in favor of Christian Brothers. Mike Hogler.
Report now please to mat number 3. Mat number 3 at 195. Connor Wade from Haddon Township. Anthony Twp from Brick Township. Wrestling on mat number 3. And Twp. On deck please at 195. Van Holder at 220.
Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. 1-point escape with Sean Jones, making the score 3-9 in Mike Hogler's favor. Final score 11-3 in favor of Christian Brothers. Wrestler over Sean Jones. We're at the 195-pound weight class. I'm picking this up in the first period. And I can't tell what the score is because I don't see any thing for score. Connor Wade is wrestling for Haddon Township in the red singlet. Anthony Ruskin is wrestling for Brick Township. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. Score's got to be about 2-0 in favor of Connor Wade. We're at the start of the second period. The score still should be 2-0 in favor of Connor Wade over Anthony Druskin from Brick. 2-point reversal for Connor Wade, making the score 4-0 in his favor. He's trying to get his man in a cradle, gets him in a cradle, rocks him over towards his back. And a pin in the second period. Very nice job by Connor Wade. We have Sam Gaylor wrestling right now. It's a 113-pound weight class.
Come on, Sam. Be aggressive. Watch your back.
Now wrestling on mat number one, Robert Meir, Texas. He goes to Philly. So now on mat number one, Meir and at 130. Now wrestling on mat number three at 145. Tyler O'Malley from Wall and Riley Kelly from Point Beach are now wrestling on mat number 3. On deck, Anthony Donovan and Donald from Wilson at 145. In the hole at 152, Frank Howard from St.
Come on, try. Stand up. That's it. That's it.
At 152, Dustin
I believe he's wrestling somebody from Absgami. Absgami's Chris Harvey winning by a score of 1-0. That came from the skate at the start of the second period. takedown for Chris Harvey, making the score
Feel his arm off your head!
3-0 in his favor. Into the period.
That's it!
Starting the third period. About a minute and 10 seconds are left in the third period. The score is still 3-0 in favor of Chris Harvey over Sam Gaylor. And the pin with 55 seconds left in the period. 152-pound bout. Dylan Applegate, wrestling for Haddon Township. Justin Keesler, wrestling for Christian Brothers Academy. Wrestlers get moved back out to the center of the mat. Still no score in this match. One minute left in the first period.
No clue.
Stalemate is called. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. Into the first period. Start of the second period. Justin Keesler from Christian Brothers Academy elected the bottom position, which is the defensive position. Two-point reversal for Christian Brothers Justin Keesler. making the score 2-0 in his favor. He gets Dylan Applegate, tilted over towards his back. And they go into the neutral position. Back points should be awarded to Justin Kiesler, making the score 5-1. Should be 5-1 in his favor. Into the second period. Start of the third period. Dylan Applegate took the defensive position, which is the down position. Score is still 5-1 in favor of Christian Brothers Academy's Justin Kiesler. With 47 seconds left in the third period. We have Renato Paoli wrestling at the 106-pound weight class. And they go off the mat. By the name of Place from HV. Score is 2-0 in favor of Place. Two-point reversal for Renato Paoli. Two-point reversal for Place, making the score 4-2 in Jay Place's favor over Renato Paoli. Start of the second period. Jay Place from HV started on the bottom position, which is the defensive position. One-point neutral for Jay Place. He's now winning by a score of 5-2. Off the mat. Score is 6-2 in favor of Jay Place from HV. I believe the score is 8-3 now in favor of Jay Place. I have a fellow from Brick standing right in my way here. Way out on the mat. Score is 10-3 in favor of Jay Place and into the period. We're at the start of the third period. One-point neutral, making the score 11-3 in favor of HV's wrestler, Jay Place. He goes in on a single leg. Stalemate is called.
Final round. Final proposed neck emerges from O'Malley. And in the home for the semifinals, the Imperial Maximami and Dan Kinsella for World Championship.
Off the mat. Final score 10-4 in favor of Jay Place from HV.
Now racing on match number 1, the consolation round. And going to stop. Now wrestling on match number 2 at 126.
We have Jason Groff wrestling for Haddon Township, and we have G. Favola wrestling for Monsignor Donald. is 2-0 in favor of Haddon Township's Jason Groff. And we have about 25 seconds left in the first period. This is the 120-pound weight class. And into the period. Start of the second period. Jade Favola from Monsignor Donovan took the defensive position, which is the bottom position. Jason Grosh is trying to sink a half Nelson in, sinks that half Nelson in, gets his man tilted towards his back. And the pen with 45 seconds left in the second period. We have Marvin Jappa wrestling now for Haddon Township with the 138-pound weight class. I really don't know who he's wrestling. Yes, he's winning by a score of 2-0. Marvin Jappa has his man in a cradle and rocked over towards his back. Three back points are awarded to Marvin Jappa, making the score 5-0 in his favor. We have about 25 seconds left in the first period. And they go off the mat. First period. Start of the second period. Lock the leg. Score is 5-1 in favor of Marvin Jappa from Haddon Township in the red singlet. 1 point is awarded to Marvin Jappa because of an illegal hold, making the score 6-1. 2-point takedown for Marvin Jappa, and they go off the mat. Wrestlers move back to the center of the mat. And 1 point escape to the wrestler in green, making the score 8-2 in favor of Marvin Jappa. Into the period. Starting the third period. With a minute 20 left in the third period. We're at the 145-pound weight class. Mike McCutcheon in the red singlet. He's wrestling for Haddon Township. Jack Willetti is wrestling for Absegami. No score yet in this 145-pound bout. Mike McCutcheon goes in on a single leg. Off the mat. Wrestler set back up at the center of the mat. Still no score in this 145-pound bout. And they go off the mat. Into the first period. Start of the second period. Jack Willetti elected the defensive position or bottom position. He's from Absegami and he's in the brown singlet. Score is 1-0 in favor of Absegami's wrestler. And they go off the mat. Go off the mat, still in the neutral position. Period. Start of the third period. Score is 2-1 in favor of Absegami's Zach Willett. Two-point reversal for Mike McCutcheon, making the score 4-1 in his favor. Mike McCutcheon threw in a half Nelson but lost it. We have about a minute left in the third period, with Mike McCutcheon winning by a score of 4-1. 1-point escape for Zach Willett. Score is 4-2 in favor of Mike McCutcheon over Zach Willett. And they go off the mat. Mike McCutcheon goes in on a single leg, loses that single leg. About 20 seconds are left in the bout. About 8 seconds are left in the match. Final score 4-2 in favor of Mike McCutcheon over Zach Willett. We're at the 160-pound weight class. Jamie Caputo in the red singlet is wrestling for Haddon Township. Dan Tasek in the green singlet is wrestling for Brick. Score is 2-0 in favor of Dan Wojciech. Brick wrestler has Caputo in a cradle and on his back, pinned with 53 seconds left in the first period. 182-pound bout. We have Steve Nelson wrestling for Haddon Township in the red singlet. And David Blake wrestling for Absagami in the brown singlet.
17, wow, 17. Watch the quick, watch the quick.
Two-point takedown for Steve Nelson, who gets his man in a cradle, rocks him over towards his back.
Don't relax, don't relax.
Gets 3 back points out of it, making the score 5-0.
Let's go, Watt.
Hey, push the pace.
Steve Nelson has his man in a cradle again, rocked over towards his back. And pins his man with 53 seconds left in the first period. Now moved over to the match of Sean Jones. It's the second period. Sean is winning by a score of 7-0. Sean is winning by a score of 7-0 over a fellow Nick Gentile from Coltsnet. Sean Nelson has Nick on his back and pinned with 10 seconds left in the second period. We're at the 195-pound bout. In the red singlet from Haddon Township. Hayden Primack in the blue singlet from Christian Brothers. Christian Brothers wrestler winning by a score of 4-0. They're off the mat. Wrestlers get moved to the center of the mat. 2-point reversal by Connor Wade, making the score 7-2. And we get a stop. With 44 seconds left in the first period. We're at the wrestle-offs for 5th and 6th place. We have Jason Groff wrestling for Haddon Township in the white singlet. And we have Brandon Goldberg wrestling for Absagami in the brown singlet. Two-point takedown for Absagami's wrestler, Brandon Goldberg. And he has Jason Groff tilted towards his back. And a pin with 30 seconds left in the first period. This is the 126-pound weight class. Nick Weiss is wrestling for Haddon Township in the red singlet, and Christian Caselli is wrestling for Christian Brothers Academy in the blue singlet. Score is 2-0 in favor of Christian Caselli from Christian Brothers Academy. Wrestlers set back up in the center of the mat. We have about 10 seconds left in the first period. This is a wrestle off for 5th and 6th place. Into the period. Start of the second period. Christian Caselli elected the defensive position for bottom position. Score is 4-0 in favor of Christian Caselli over Nick Weiss. Wrestlers move back to the center of the mat. About a minute is left in the second period. With a score of 4-0 in favor of Christian Brothers. Christian Caselli gets Nick Weiss tilted towards his back and gets 2 back points out of it, making the score 6-0 in his favor over Nick Weiss. And they go off the mat. In favor of Christian Caselli, and we end the second period. Started the third period. Off the mat. Score is 11-0. In favor of Christian Caselli, and they go off the mat. Score is now 11-1. Christian Caselli wanted to start in the neutral position. Goes in on a double leg, gets a takedown, making the score 13-1. About 40 seconds left in the third period. Final score, 13-1, favor Christian Casella over Nick Weiss.
Now wrestling on that number.
Mike.
Don't rush it, Mike.
No. I'm videoing this match, and let's just get right behind these two. This is McKenna Douglas, wrestling for Haddon Township, and Campbell is wrestling for Colts Neck. Score is 4-2 in favor of Colts Neck. Campbell. Score is 6-2 in Campbell's favor over McKenna Douglas. Into the period. Start of the second period. McKenna Douglas went on a single leg, lost that. 2-point takedown should be awarded to Campbell from Colts Neck. 1-point escape should be awarded to McKenna Douglas. I think the score is 8-3 in favor of Colts Neck's Campbell.
Mike. Get up.
2-point takedown is awarded to Campbell, making the score 10-3 in his favor. 1-point escape for McKenna Douglas, making the score 10-4 in Campbell's favor. Seconds left in the second period. We're at the finals for the 145-pound weight class. Mike McCutcheon is wrestling for Haddon Township in the red singlet. Michael Metlaga is wrestling for Christian Brothers Academy in the blue singlet. Score is 2-1 in favor of Michael Metlaga over Mike McCutcheon. Two-point reverse takedown is awarded to Michael Metlaga from Christian Brothers Academy. He's now winning by a score of 4-1. And he has Mike McCutcheon tilted towards his back. 3 back points are awarded to Michael Metlaga, and they go off the mat. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. Michael Metlaga wanted to start in neutral position, so 1 point was awarded to Mike McCutcheon, scored 7-2 in favor of Christian Brothers Michael Metlaga. And a 2-point takedown by Michael Metlaga. And they go off the mat. And into the first period. Off the mat. Two-point takedown for Michael Metlaga, making the score 11-3 in his favor over Mike McCutcheon. One-point escape for Mike McCutcheon. Wrestlers get moved back to the center of the mat. We have about 50 seconds left in the second period. Two-point takedown by Michael Metlaga, making the score 13-4 in his favor. One-point escape for Mike McCutcheon, making the score 13-5. Two takedown for Michael Metlaga, making the score 15-5. Into the period.
They won't be for another
We have about a minute and 20 seconds left in the third period in this 145-pound bout with Matt Matlaga from Christian Brothers Academy, winning by a score of 15-5 over Mike McCutcheon from Haddon Township. And they go off the mat. Wrestlers get back, move back to the center of the mat. Locked hands on Mike McCutcheon's part. 1 point should be awarded to Michael Matlaga. Escape for Michael Matlaga, making the score 17-5 in his favor. And the 2-point takedown, making the score 19-5, 1 point escape, making the score 19-6. Final score, 19-6 in Michael Matlaga's favor. Jamie Caputo is wrestling for Haddon Township. I'm not sure who Jamie Caputo is wrestling. Their mascot is the Knights. I don't know what team that is. One-point escape for the Knights wrestler, taking the score 3-0 in his favor over Jamie Caputo. And into the period. Drew Donner is the fellow Jamie Caputo's wrestler. He's with Wall High School. Jamie Caputo has Drew in a cradle, but hasn't been able to rock him over towards his back. 2-point reversal for Drew Donner from Walls High School, making the score 7-0 in his favor. 1 point was awarded to Jamie Caputo because of an illegal hold that Drew Donner had on him into the period. Final score 7-1 in favor of Drew Donner. Worth the 182-pound bout, Steve Nelson is wrestling for Haddon Township, and Adam Ames is wrestling for Hopewell Valley. Two-point takedown for Steve Nelson. And he has the Hopewell Valley wrestler tilted towards his back. Score is 5-0 in favor of Steve Nelson. He gets Adam Ames in a cradle, rocking him over towards his back, gets him on his back, and pinned with 1:03 left in the first period. Worth the 195-pound weight class. We have Connor Wade wrestling for Haddon Township. And we have Ben Holcomb wrestling for Hopewell Valley. Two-point takedown should be awarded. Now I guess they went off the mat before it could be awarded. Score is still 0-0. 2-point takedown by Connor Wade. End of the first period. Start of the second period. Connor Wade elected the defensive position, which is the down position. He's winning by a score of 2-0 over Ben Holcomb. Now it's 3-0 without escape. 45 seconds left in the second period.
Sometimes I think it's crazy.
Into the period. This is the start of the third period. Two-point takedown for Ben Holcomb, making the score 3-2 in favor of Connor Wade. One-point escape for Connor Wade. Two-point takedown for Connor Wade, making the score 6-2 in his favor. One-point escape for Ben Holcomb, making the score 6-3. About 1 minute left in the third period. Two-point takedown for Connor Wade, making the score 8-3 in his favor. Final score 8-3 in favor of Connor Wade over Ben Holcomb.
With a pair of cymbals strapped between my legs, I could be a one-man band. Hope you enjoyed the match. Sincerely, Mark.